there and welcome to Verdict 2017. I'm Tracy Shilshi, and in the next 30 minutes I'll be getting you all the updates from the states where the elections are on. Let's start with the headlines. Campaigning for the remaining phases of elections picks up in Uttar Pradesh and Manipur. BJP President Amit Shah and Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi hold rallies in Imphal. Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav, BSP President Mayawati hold political rallies across UP. Home Minister Rajnath Singh tells voters that the Congress and SP and the BSP are to be blamed for lack of development in the state. An economic blockade casts a shadow on the upcoming polls in Manipur. The majority Meitei community say that they should have been consulted on the government's decision to create new districts in the state. Well, let's start with UP, and ahead of the 6th phase of polling for the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections on the 4th of March, political bigwigs had a busy day in the state. Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav once again attacked the Prime Minister for his fractured mandate remark. Meanwhile, BSP Chief Mayawati and Home Minister Rajnath Singh also held various rallies in the poll-bound state. Here are the details.
Campaigning for the remaining 2 phases of elections in Uttar Pradesh, several political parties held poll rallies in the state. Addressing a political meeting at his father Mulayam Singh's constituency Azamgarh, Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav targeted Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his fractured mandate remark. He said those talking about getting 300 of the 403 seats were now settling for a coalition government.
पहले तो प्रधानमंत्री जी उनकी पार्टी के लोग कहते थे कि 300 सीटें जीत करके आ रहे हैं। पता नहीं बहु आते आते तक कहने लगे कि गठबंधन की सरकार बनने जा रही है। और अभी आजमगढ़ शायद नहीं आए हैं। और आजमगढ़ इसलिए नहीं आए कि वो जानते हैं 10 की 10 सीटें साइकिल के संग जाने वाली हैं।
BSP Chief Mayawati addressed 2 rallies in Ghazipur and Mhow districts. In Mhow, she alleged that the ruling BJP at the centre wanted to end reservation in government jobs. She also urged voters, especially women, to vote in large numbers for the BSP.
कि केंद्र की सरकार ने अपने लोकसभा चुनावी वायदों का अब तक लगभग 1/4 हिस्सा भी कार्य पूरा नहीं किया है और जिन पर से जनता का ध्यान बांटने के लिए अब तक इन्होंने किस्म किस्म की नाटकबाजी भी खूब की है जो आप लोगों से छिपी हुई नहीं है।
Addressing an election rally at Mhow, Home Minister Rajnath Singh expressed confidence of a BJP majority in the assembly. He also blamed to the Congress, the SP and the BSP for the backwardness in the state. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha Television.
All right, to get us an insight into what is crucial for this next phase, we've got in studio Neeja Chaudhary, senior journalist, joining us here in the studio, and also our correspondent Shyam Sundar, in fact, joining us live from Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh, and also from Imphal, we have Akhilesh Suman, who will be joining us from Imphal. Shyam, if I could come to you first, and talking about what's at stake in this particular phase, give us an idea of, what is it going to be for the voters this time around?
Well, as far as this phase is concerned, it is a very crucial phase for Samajwadi Party, because if you look back at 2012 results, Samajwadi Party got 27 seats out of 49 seats, and 4 seats Congress got. So, and now Samajwadi Party and Congress they are in alliance, and they got 31 seats. So it's a very crucial election for Samajwadi Party in this 6th phase. And if we talk about Azamgarh is a prestigious seat for Samajwadi Party. As in report we heard that Mulayam Singh Yadav is a member of parliament from here, and even in 2014 when there was Modi wave in UP, the BJP got 73 seats. Azamgarh remained with the Mulayam Singh Yadav and Samajwadi Party. And if we talk about Azamgarh assembly seat, for last 7 elections Durga Prasad of Samajwadi Party is winning this seat, but this time time because Ulema Council has declared their support for the Bahujan Samaj Party. Durga Prasad is facing a tough contest from Bahujan Samaj Party, though they're in minority areas. When we were talking to the people, they say that it will not affect much voters, but still Ulema Council is a powerful and influential organization, and if their appeal and their support for Bahujan Samaj Party works, then it is going to be difficult for Samajwadi Party in Azamgarh for the first time.
All right, we leave it there for now. Sham, thanks so much for joining us for those updates that we're getting from Azamgarh. Thank you. Neeja ma'am, if I could come to you and talking about what, going ahead with what he even said, the BSP, the Muslim vote, how crucial is that going to be for this phase as well?
I think the Muslim vote is crucial, and everybody's eyes are on how much does the Muslim vote get divided between the Samajwadi Party and the BSP. On that will largely depend the outcome of this election 2017. And this last round, 2 rounds, which are to go to polls on the 4th of March and 8th of March in Purvanchal, is very crucial both for BJP and for the Samajwadi Party. The BSP is present only in very small pockets in this area. But Samajwadi Party had done very well in 2012 in this region, and really it's now a do or die battle for them, because the Samajwadi Party started off well, but somewhere in between 3rd, 4th phase they seem to have lost momentum, and the BJP has been creating a lot of hype and noise, trying to also polarize between Hindu-Muslim. So it really needs to be seen how this pans out in Purvanchal, Eastern UP area, particularly because the Prime Minister's own constituency falls in this area, that's Varanasi.
Yes, and that is in fact where the BJP is really concentrating. We have the office, of course, being shifted also from Lucknow to Varanasi. They're really going ahead and, placing all their bets on the Purvanchal region.
Yeah, absolutely. 6, 7, 8 union ministers have been camping there. There's a battery of helicopters all over. And I mean, they're making an all-out pitch with Amit Shah camping there, Amit Shah going during the day, sorting out the differences of leaders as and when he hears of tensions erupting, coming back to plan strategy. We still don't know whether the Prime Minister's road show is going to take place here before the end of campaign in Varanasi, and whether Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav's road show also takes place there. All these are still question marks. But certainly both sides are really upping the ante now. We can see that in Azamgarh, Akhilesh Yadav, which is Mulayam Singh's constituency, and one of the few constituencies in this area which stood the onslaught of the Modi wave in 2014.
All right. We'll continue talking to you, Neeja ma'am, but let's also talk about the other state where, of course, elections are still to be held, and that's, of course, in Manipur. With less than a week left for the 2-phase assembly polls in the state, electioneering, campaigning in the economic blockade-hit state is gradually picking up steam. Yesterday, of course, we saw Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, addressing a huge rally, and today, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi addressed his first poll rally in Imphal. BJP Chief Amit Shah too held 2 election rallies. Shah, of course, reached the tribal-dominated Sadar Hills district to push forward his party's campaign in the state.
With campaigning for the 2-phased assembly polls in Manipur gaining momentum, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi addressed his first rally in the state. Addressing a crowd in Imphal, Rahul attacked PM Modi to reveal the contents of the Naga Accord to the people of the state. He said till date no one knows what is in this prepaid accord. The Congress leader also attacked Modi over Sahara and Birla dairy cases.
मणिपुर के चीफ मिनिस्टर को नागा अकॉर्ड के बारे में कुछ नहीं मालूम था। अजीब सी बात। मैंने कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट सोनिया जी को कहा नहीं, ये बोबी जी को नहीं मालूम। फिर हमने कहा कि देखो सरकार में पूछते हैं किसी से। हमने नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मंत्रियों से पूछा, पता लगा उनको भी नहीं मालूम।
Rahul also highlighted the developmental schemes led by the Ibobi Singh government. He said that only Congress government can fulfill the people's dreams in the state.
मैं चाहता हूं कि ऐसा दिन आए, इबोबी जी अमेरिका जाएं, अमेरिका में वो एक शॉल खरीदे और शॉल पे लिखा हो मेड इन मणिपुर। इस काम को करने के लिए जो हैंडीक्राफ्ट का काम करते हैं उनको सपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा। जैसे मोदी जी ने सड़कें बनाई उस प्रकार से उनके लिए सड़कें बनानी पड़ेंगी।
Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi raised direct question against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and he accused him of not fulfilling the promises made to Manipur. Rahul Gandhi assured the people of Manipur that no one can touch the geographical integrity of the state.
BJP President Amit Shah was also in Imphal where he held a rally. While speaking to the people, Shah alleged that the Ibobi Singh-led Congress government in the state was corrupt. He said that the Manipur Chief Minister has only inaugurated half-made projects and has also misused central funds. However, he asserted that the Manipur has the potential to become a model state.
स्वास्थ्य सेवाएं, हेल्थ के लिए जो सेवाएं चाहिए, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर चाहिए, अगर वो मणिपुर में उपलब्ध नहीं है, रोड बने नहीं है, मणिपुर के अंदर बेरोजगारी है और मणिपुर के अंदर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की स्थिति ठीक नहीं है, तो इसके लिए केवल और केवल इबोबी सिंह की एक कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार जिम्मेदार है।
For the first time, the Ibobi Singh-led Congress party faces a stiff electoral challenge from its arch-rival BJP in the assembly elections that are set for March 4th and March 8th. With inputs from Akhilesh Suman, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha Television.
Well, senior journalist Neerja Chaudhary continues to be with us in studio, and we also have Akhilesh Suman joining us now from Imphal. Akhilesh, coming to you, and you were of course there where the rally took place. Give us an idea of how the response was. Because we do know the kind of sentiment that the people at least have when it comes to the Ibobi government, although he has been in power for the past 15 years. But, when you have a big leader from the Congress coming in, what was the kind of response that, people gave?
Yeah, Tracy, I was in both a rally of Rahul Gandhi and also I attended the press conference of Amit Shah. And it is very interesting that both the parties, both the leaders are accusing each other for non-development of the state. But what is most shocking for BJP, that till now BJP was championing raising the emotional and emotive issues everywhere in the state or at the central level. But this time, the Chief Minister Ibobi Singh has championed this style and he has put such a emotive issue in the state, that is integration and disintegration. So you can understand that if some Chief Minister puts that there is a threat of integration of Manipur from some of the Naga groups who have put a blockade in the state, you can understand that there is a polarization against the whole United Naga Council and some of the Naga groups. So this is what is the crux that election is being fought. And Rahul Gandhi today was very exemplary and he was rather very humorous. He was trying to make people feel that what is happening in the politics of BJP and what demonetization have impacted, how demonetization impacted not only the other states of the country but also the state of Manipur. And he also touched upon the whole agenda of disintegration and integration of the state, and you can see that at every moment Rahul Gandhi was defending Ibobi Singh, that this is Ibobi Singh who has developed the state in such a manner that everyone has got certain representation in politics, in power. And if you see the configuration of Congress government, you can see that Naga representation is there in Congress government. Deputy Chief Minister of the state is Naga. The president of Congress party is Koki, and Mathi himself, Mr. Ibobi Singh is Mathi. So there are three major communities are represented in Congress and Congress-led government. So yes. Rahul Gandhi was banking upon all these social equations, and he was telling that it is only the Congress party who can tell the people of the world that it is made in Manipur. You know, the handicraft is very famous in Manipur. You know better than me. Yes. And also the whole this food processing industry, there is a scope of food processing industry, and Rahul Gandhi also touched upon this whole thing. So yes. He was also selling some dream to the state of Manipur, and people were enjoying this whole speech of Rahul Gandhi in some way or other, Tracy.
All right, we leave it there, Akhilesh. Thanks so much for joining us for that update coming in from Imphal. Neerja ma'am, it's got to be tough to be, going to a state like Manipur. which has of course been under Congress rule for so long, and development is really something that is nil in a sense if you actually think about it, and you have to go and actually talk about that government. It's got to be a tough job for Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, I know. Of course, Bobby Singh is such a veteran. The question is, will he swing it again? And but he's been there for so long. There's anti-incumbency. There's a question of jobs. There's corruption. All those charges that the BJP leaders have been making. They're trying to carve out a space in the northeastern state for the party. How much of a success will it be? I want to know where Irom Sharmila is in all this, whether she's making any headway at all.
Yes.
Or is she completely a washout? It would be interesting to find out.
Absolutely. Well, a lot of opinion is of the fact that, she perhaps came a little too late in the game. And, that is perhaps a reason why, if at all, if she is able to even make a bit of an impact, it's going to be pretty less compared to that. But talking about the BJP, we have big leaders, Narendra Modi, of course, yesterday, and today Amit Shah too, heading into the state, with those big rallies. But like we noticed, he speaks in Hindi, and then you have somebody who's translating it in Manipuri. That is the kind of disconnect that, perhaps the people of the state have, do you think, as far as, trying to even think of BJP as an option, because they don't really have any big face there?
That's right, and not a big face, and as you say, the Hindi part of it, that they have to get it translated into Manipuri, that doesn't really matter, of course, because Rahul Gandhi would also not be speaking Manipuri. But certainly the fear of heartland India is evoked by BJP much more than by the Congress party. That is a fact. But of course there is huge anti-incumbency, and do people want change? It's very interesting if you notice the crowds.
Yes.
It's so different from the crowds in heartland India, whether it's of Rahul Gandhi or of Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. They are charged crowds and shouting, and here people are sitting sedately watching in a state that has been an insurgency afflicted.
Yes.
So it's a very different kind of audience, obviously, in Manipur.
Absolutely, and the votes are also going to be perhaps being cast in a different manner as compared to how we will see in a place like a UP. But thanks so much, Nija ma'am, for joining us, giving us an insight not just in UP but in Imphal as well, what we can expect. Of course, both phases to be held on the 4th and 8th in Manipur. Meanwhile, talking about that visit, a bomb in fact was recovered in Imphal on Tuesday ahead of a visit of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for campaigning for the Manipur Assembly elections. According to the police, the bomb was found near the gate of the residential building around 6 a.m. in Thongman Bashikong Turel Mapal area in Imphal East District. However, it was later defused. The bomb was recovered about 6 kilometers from the venue where Rahul was scheduled to address a rally. Elections in the state, remember, are slated for the 4th and 8th of March. And the Naga People's Front, in a statement on Monday evening, has said that the United Naga Council will oppose the Congress in the upcoming assembly elections. The UNC has continued its blockade of 2 national highways in Manipur since November last year, leading to a crippling effect on the state's economy. The UNC also has asked all Nagas in the state to support candidates of the NPF. Now remember, the NPF has 4 members in the outgoing assembly. The UNC has imposed a blockade on NH2 and NH37 to protest against the state government's decision to create 7 new districts. They say that this move would bifurcate ancestral lands of Nagas in Manipur. UNC has also criticized the Bobby Singh government for arrest of its president Gaidon Kame, who was taken into custody on the 25th of November in connection with the blockade. And our correspondent Akhilesh Suman spoke exclusively with the General Secretary of the United Naga Council, Milan Shimre, who said that the 3-month-long Manipur blockade, 4 months now in fact, has been declared to protect and defend their ancestral homeland.
You have declared blockade of these areas for last 2 months. What are the issues?
The issue is that the United Naga Council is here in order to protect and defend our ancestral homeland. In many previous years and previous problems, as and when the government of Manipur intends to upgrade some districts, the Naga people agitated against it, that without consulting the Naga people, no district should be created. This is the reason why the present imposition of economic blockade, including banning the construction of Trans-Asian railways and national progress projects in Naga areas is going on.
So what are you not allowing to come in this area, and what are you allowing?
It is an economic blockade. Therefore, we block all the commercial goods carrying vehicles entering into Naga areas without the permission of the Naga people.
But Naga people are also suffering because of that.
Yes, the Naga people ought to suffer for its ancestral homeland. We ought to suffer. We have to defend our ancestral homeland.
But sir, this is the election time, and at the election time you have organized a blockade. So how will it impact?
Now, election is something that will come every after 5 years, but ancestral homeland, once gone, it will be gone. Therefore, we don't prioritize electoral politics. We are to defend and protect our homeland.
All right, so as you see, the economic blockade has cast a shadow on the upcoming polls in Manipur, even though, of course, the UNC says it's not going to affect the polls, and they are hoping that the NPF does emerge victorious. And watching those developments carefully is the majority Meitei community, who too feel that they should have been consulted before the state's decision to create the new districts. We're leaving you now with this RSTV ground report.
This is Pheng, inhabited by Meitei. Earlier a part of Imphal West, it is now part of the newly formed Kangpokpi district, and all are not happy with that decision.
ये कांगपोकपी में जाने तो हम लोग को बहुत नुकसान होगा, मतलब वो तो दूर है, इम्फाल वेस्ट ये नज़दीक है, सामने सामने है, लेकिन हम लोग ये जगह को हम लोग पहले 1932 में हम लोग का दरबार में हम लोग को दिया है, देने के बाद में हम लोग को करके हम लोग अभी रिजर्व करके हम लोग अभी भी कंट्रोल कर रहा है, कंट्रोल करने के बाद में वो लोग अभी बोला है, वो लोग कांगपोकपी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जाने तो हम लोग का बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है.
I do feel that it is not only among the Nagas, it is even among other communities, you know. If it is really meant for administrative convenience, then let's do it properly, taking into account of the interests and rights of the ethnic communities.
Meiteis are the majority ethnic group of Manipur, accounting to over 60% of the state's total population, but inhabiting just over 30% of the land. Pheng being accommodated to Kangpokpi district is one of the few tales of discontent being heard across many Meitei villages.
From this particular village to Imphal is around 11-12 kilometers. Then you see now this village is under Kangpokpi district. The villagers, to get a signature of the SDC or any DC or somebody, they have to go to Imphal first, then from Imphal they will go another 45 kilometers. That will come around 60 kilometers, you know. So if it is for administrative convenience, why they have to go 65 kilometers?
By Buddha 1932 da Tarbarna koi Piramba koi lam area mayam ashi yaw krabudi koi district pidamu kang shamok shibu gidana koi thing nakini.
The Manipur government had in December 2016 issued a notification to create 7 new districts by bifurcating the existing ones, taking the total number of districts to 16. While the Nagas are protesting in the form of the economic blockade which has strangled the state, the Meiteis have been less vocal. But it would be wrong to presume this would not affect their votes for the current Ibobi government.
We are totally against any kind of division based on ethnic lines. So like right now, as I've already told you, there must be an agenda which must be acceptable by every stakeholder in the state.
Every community in Manipur is divided on this issue. It will be interesting to see that what is the number of those who are happy with this decision of division or who are unhappy with the decision. This will decide the future of which party makes the government in the coming assembly elections. Akhilesh Suman for Rajya Sabha Television with camera person Sudhanshu in a village near Imphal.